Hey guys, in today's video lesson, we will talk more further on how to get the data from the widgets. For the last video, we discussed already on how to get the data from the edit text widget. And to this lesson, we will talk more further on how to get in another widget, like for example on spinner, and for the selected date if user will select date picker dialog. We will learn on how to get on those data from perspective widgets. So let's try again to create a new project on our Android Studio. Select empty activity, click next, then let's name this as get data Kotlin. Hit finish. Let's load our project. Let's wait to finish all requirements. Once we are done, go to our activity main XML. Then let's change the constraint layout to relative layout. Remove the text view widget. Let's change to linear layout. Match parent, wrap content. Then let's set the orientation to vertical. And let's have a padding to 10 dp. Close that. Then implement the child's widget. So let's have the edit text there match parent to 50 dp. Let's see on how big it is. So let's try 45 to see what's going on more clear on our page app. Let's make it more bigger. Once we're done, let's have the hint there. What is your name, for example? This is just a basic one. You can write any hint that you want. Then let's declare an ID here to edit it. And let's create another new widget called spinner. Match to 45 div. Once we're done, let's close that and let's have the ID of the spinner. Like for example, Center. Excuse me. Another one is text view field match parent 45 div. Let's have the text to select Reddit. Not it. Then the text size should be, let's try it SB. Oh, it's too big. Let's try 25. It's too big also. 20, whatever. Then let's declare this as 20 dp. 25 I think. Oh, easy. Text align, of course, we need to declare that on center. Once we're done, then let's have the onClick function here to select birth date. Once we're done, create a button widget there. Let's call this as much what I mean is much parent to wrap content text. Okay, and let's do the onClick listener there. OnClick to, like for example, XC billion. Okay, then or that's it. Once we're done, let's name our text view here. Let's create a unique ID there to TV birthday. Now we are already done here. All we need to do is to declare where it should be show our data. So if we click the OK button here, then this widget will handle our data or display whatever we input on our widget. So let's try text view there. Match parent to wrap content. Then let's have the text size to, let's say 15 SB to see more clear. Then let's have this to have an ID TV. Okay, leave it blank because we want to show our data on this widget. And now we will declare, or we will initialize our variables here there from our widgets. So let's create a var for the edit text name to edit text, then private init var to spinner for the gender one. Let's call it a spinner, then private late init var to TV birthday for the text view, then private init var to TV view as text view. Once we are done, let's initialize those widgets. So to be more clean our code, let's create another method where we initialize our widgets and put on our instance. So to do that, let's create a method here, initialize widget. Then let's call all the widgets there. Use the duty name to find view by id to r.id.name. This that spin gender equals to find view r.id.spin gender. This that TV work date. Find view r.id.tv work date. Then this dot TV view equals to find view r.id.tv view. Now to be look more clean, let's align those equal sign. There you go. So going back to the activity XML, you will see that there's a two on click that we declared already, and it put it on the red mark. The select birth date and XC button click. We will need to put a method implementation on our Kotlin activity main. So to do that, let's create a method fun to select birth date. Then we will get the view jitter. Let's import that, and then of course on the XC button click. Then let's call the view there, view to view. Now let's try going back there. There's no more error. Once we are done, let's focus on the select birthday there. So on select birthday, we want to pick a date on a dialog. So to do that, first we will create a calendar instance like in Java. So calendar.toGet instance. Then let's import the library. Once you are done, let's create a month to okay. What we should month to calendar that get to calendar that to month. Okay, we should go month, then val m and j to calendar that to get calendar that to day oh shit day of month val and year should and calendar that get to calendar that to year. Once you are done, let's create a date picker dialog. So val date picker dialog is equals to date picker dialog dot nope to the context of this and then let's create a listener to date picker dialog that on date listener. Now we need to implement the lambda function, which is view year, month, and day month. So to do that, let's create a lambda function there, view year, then month, then day of month. Once we're done, let's have let's implement the year to month to day. So we still have a red mark because date picker dialog, which means okay. So let's try to date user. But something wrong here. Let's try to remove this one and paste it there. There you have it. So we just have a mistake there that we put on right after on the lambda. So to do this, since Java counting the months starting at 0, then we need to increment that in 1 so that we will have more clear birthday, because on the user our January starts with 1 and not on 0. So to do that, let's create month is equals to month is equals plus 1. So that's it. That's the only we want to do. Well, okay, let's create for example var2 vmonth is equals to month plus 1. Once we're done, then after selecting the date, we need to display on our birthday text view. So to do that, tv birthday text is equals to vmonth. Okay, dash to day of month, and then dash to year. So all we need to do now is to show the picker dialog. Okay, need to be move lambda parentheses to do it this way. Once we are done, let's try first the select date birthday, but before that, let's call our initialize widget on our instance. So let's try first that if date, then there will be a date picker dialog that once we are press OK, then we will see the selected date we choose. So let's wait the Gradle first to finish to sync, and now our app is installing. And now our app is running. Let's open our emulator there and see what's happened. Now, so if I click the select birth date, then it show a calendar. So if we click the March 25, 2020, we should see 3/25/20. Now our select date is working. Let's try a different date so that we will see. Now it's working. Now for the next move, we need to implement or apply a gender on our spinner. So to do that, let's create here above here. Let's create a private var what we call gender array. Then let's have a variable default therefore array list string to what to not new but array is string, this one, and then let's create a method there to implement gender. Now to do this, let's have the gender array is equals to array is of what, of male and female. Excuse me. So once we are done there, let's put the array inside of the spinner. So to do that, let's create a array adapter here. So let's call this gender array adapter to array adapter to string. Then let's pass that to array adapter string. Then let's have that construction to this, and then of course the source android.r.layout to simple spinner item. Excuse me. And then let's put our array on our adapter. So gender array. Once we are done, let's set a drop-down resource on our gender array adapter. That's set drop-down view resource to what? Android r to simple drop-down item. Once we are done, all we need to do is implement the array adapter inside the spinner. So to do that, this is being gender that set adapter to gender array adapter. So we have okay use of setter method instead of syntax. So let's try that. Okay, in Kotlin we use this. So we got adapter, select that. So to run or implement gender, all we need to do is to include on the initialize widget. So to do that, this that implement gender. So let's see if it is working. Excuse me. Now our app is installing, and now it's successful. Now let's see what's going on. Now we already implement our array inside the spinner, so we have already two options now here. So for the final step, if we click the button, we will get all the selected data that we provided in our app. So to do that, excuse me, on the method xc button click, let's get that value. So val user name input to let's get the edit text name there to text. Then val to user gender select is equals to spn that selected item. There we go. Let's make it more clear. Done. And now we will get the birth date of the user by the user birth date to what? TV. Converted that to text. Once we're done, all we need to do is to view on our text view widget. So the text is equals to, let's have a simple message there. Hi, then let's user name input. You are, then let's include the user gender selected, and your birth date is on. Let's declare the user birthday. Once you are done, let's see what's happened. Oops. Now let's provide our edit text name. Let's say Kim Kosovardo. Then I am a male. Then let's select my birthday. So let's say our birthday is tomorrow. So let's choose 26. Press OK. Then click OK. Now we have a simple message display there and get our data like hi Kim Nicole, you are a male and your birthday is 3/26 2020. Now if we change male female, let's see if it is working. Now it's working. So that's how we get our data from the spinner and editix and for the date picker dialog. And for more tutorials, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.